Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Tutorial by Sir Raymond. My name is Mr. Jem Raymond Chen, Master Teacher 2 from Escalante Central Elementary School. Click like and share if this video tutorial helps you. Don't forget to click subscribe below to keep updated for my future tutorial. For your suggestions, especially on the topic for my next tutorial, please leave your comment below. Hope you learned something in my video lessons for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Stay home and stay safe. Hello everyone, how are you today? I am your teacher Jem Raymond and I hope everybody is fine and safe. And welcome to our mathematics class. And our objective for today is to solve problems involving percent of increase and decrease. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng percent of change? Percent of change which indicates how much a quantity increases or decreases with respect to the original amount or value. This change can be expressed as percent of increase or decrease. Ang ibig sabihin ng percent of change class, ito ay tumutukoy kung gaano kalaki ang ibinaba o gaano kalaki ang itinaas na porsyento ng isang quantity or amount patungkol sa original amount or value ng isang bagay. Pwede itong ilarawan class na percent of decrease or percent of increase. Percent of change is termed percent of increase if the new amount or value is greater than the original amount or value. Mailalarawan natin class ang percent of change na percent of increase kung ang amount or ang value ay mas malaki sa original amount or value ng isang bagay. Kaya halimbawa nito class, kapag bumili ka ng isang bagay at ibinenta mo. No, for example, may isang accessory ka na nabili at nabili mo ito ng 5 pesos at ibibenta mo ito ng 7 pesos. So meaning, may 2 peso ka na idinagdag no, to earn profit, di ba? Now, ilang percent ba ang 2 pesos sa 5 pesos na original price? Dahil may idinagdag ka na 2 pesos, ibig sabihin, we can compute the percent of increase you added to the original amount of the accessories. Okay? Now, to find the percent of increase, we can use this formula. Percent of increase equals the amount of increase. No, for example, sa halimbawa natin kanina, yung 2 pesos, di ba? Paano natin nakuha yung 2 pesos? Yung new amount mo, which is 7 pesos, and then the original price, which is 5 pesos, 7 minus 5. So, the amount of increase there is 2 pesos. Divide mo yan sa original amount or value na 5 pesos. And then, ang sagot niyan, i-multiply mo sa 100. Kasi, percent nga ang ating kinukuha dito or sinusolve. Actually, class, yung percent of change ay pare-pareho lang ang konsepto ng pag-solve about our lesson last time na rate, percentage, and base. In this case, since this is percent of increase, pwede natin i-apply yung concept ng pag-solve sa rate before. Can you still remember the formula, class? Di ba ito yon? Rate equals percentage divided by base. And then multiplied by 100. As you notice, pare-pareho lang ang pag-solve ng rate natin before sa percent of increase natin ngayon. I will give you a problem and then we will apply how to solve using the formula of percent of increase. Again, paano nga natin nakuha yung amount of increase? Yes, we just subtract the new price, yung bagong presyo, sa original price ng isang bagay. Sa example natin kanina, yung new price natin ay 7 pesos, di ba? At saka yung original price natin ay 5 pesos. That's 7 minus 5 equals 2. Ang 2 na yan, class, ang tawag natin ay amount of increase. Again, we will use this formula in a given problem para mas maintindihan nyo pa talaga at malaman nyo kung paano i-apply or gamitin yung formula na to. Let's proceed to the percent of decrease. Percent of change can also be described as percent of decrease if the new amount or value is less than the original amount or value. Tinatawag naman natin ang amount class na percent of decrease kung ang bagong presyo nito or ang bagong presyo ng isang bagay ay mas maliit i-compare or ikumpara natin sa kanyang original price. Now, for example, nag-sale or may discount na ino-offer ang isang establishment. Now, for example, ang isang damit nagkakahalaga na lang ng 200 pesos. Pero, ang original price ng t-shirt ay 300 pesos. So, meaning, bumaba ng 100 pesos ang bagong presyo ng isang t-shirt kasi nga may sale, especially nowadays na holiday season. So, yung 100 pesos na ibinaba, class, pwede yan makompute into percent with respect to its original price. What percent of 300 is 100? So, yung sagot niyan, class, ay mailalarawan natin na percent of decrease. Now, to solve the percent of increase, we can use this formula. Percent of decrease equals amount of decrease, i-divide mo sa original amount or value, and then you multiply that to 100. Then you will solve the percent of decrease. Again, yung konsepto ng percent of decrease na to ay pare-pareho lang din naman sa konsepto ng pag-solve nung rate na i-discuss natin in the previous lesson. No? Can you still remember? The rate is equal to the percentage divided by the base. No? And then multiply by 100. So yung percentage na to, class, ay yung amount of decrease. Yung original amount naman nito or value ay yung base. Kapag na-solve mo na to at na-multiply mo sa 100, ang makukuha mo ay rate or tinatawag natin dito ay percent of decrease. Let's have this problem. Johnny bought a computer printer on sale at the store. The computer printer was sold at 9,000 pesos last month and it is now on sale at 7,650 pesos. What is the percent of change? Okay, so ang computer printer daw last month, class, 9,000 ang price. Pero kasi nag-sale, 7,650 pesos na lang. Now, how do you describe the percent of change here? Is it percent of increase or percent of decrease? Yes, very good. Percent of decrease ang hinahanap natin dito kasi mas mababa ang new price sa original price nito. Kasi nga, nag-sale. Okay, now, let us identify first the given data para ma-solve na natin yung problem. Of course, ang new price natin dito ay 7,650 pesos. Actually, class, pwede mo itong tawaging sale price. No? Kasi ito na yung babayaran mo kasi nga may sale or this is already a discounted price. No? May discount na ito. Okay? Ito na yung bagong presyo ng computer printer. Pero yung original price natin na ibinigay dito ay 9,000 pesos. So ano nga ang ating isosolve? Yes, what is asked in the problem is the percent of decrease. Ilan ba yung porsyento na ibinaba ng computer printer na price? Okay, so again, we will use this formula. Percent of decrease is equal to the amount of decrease divided by the original amount or value. And then multiply it to 100. So, before we solve this problem, of course, we will find first the amount of decrease. Can you still remember how to find the amount of decrease? Okay, let us solve for the amount or value of decrease. So, amount of decrease, class, actually, pwede rin natin yung tawaging discount. Okay? So, the formula would be the original price minus the sale price. So, what is our original price here? Yes, 9,000 pesos. And the sale price is 7,650 pesos. So, let us solve now 9,000 minus 7,650 pesos. So, of course, 0 minus 0 ay 0. So, yung 0 minus 5, of course, hindi po pwede kasi mas maliit yung 0 kaysa sa 5 or walang value ang 0 kaya hindi siya pwedeng ma-subtract dito sa 5. So, magbabaro tayo sa 9. No? Manghihiram tayo ng number sa 9. Yung 9 na yan, class, ay magiging 8. At yung 1 from 9, class, mapupunta dito sa 0. Pero, magiging 9 uli iyan, no? Kasi yung 1 niya ay hihiramin ng 0 dito. No? To make this as 10. Okay? So, 10 minus 5 will become, yes, 5. So, yung 9 dito, class, minus 6 na ay magiging 3. And then, yung 8 dito, minus 7 ay magiging 1 yan. So, of course, copy the peso sign. So, yung discount or amount of decrease natin dito ay 1,350. Again, this is not yet the final answer. Gagamitin natin yung amount of decrease na to sa pag-solve ng percent of decrease. Okay, we are now ready to solve for the percent of decrease. Let's use again the formula. Percent of decrease equals amount of decrease divided by original amount or value times 100. So, we are able to solve na amount of decrease, di ba? So, our amount of decrease is equal to 1,350 pesos. I-divide natin yan sa original amount. Magkano ang original amount ng computer printer? Correct. That is 9,000 pesos. Of course, we will multiply the answer sa 100. So, i-divide muna natin, class. Now, para ma-reduce ang ating number na i-divide, actually, class, pwede tayong makapag-cancel dito ng 0. Kasi we have whole numbers here, and then yung whole number natin may mga zeros. Diba? So, ilang 0 ang pwede nating makancel? Yes, isa lang. Isa sa itaas or sa numerator at isa sa denominator. Hindi pwedeng lahat ng 0 na to, class, kasi isang 0 lang ang nasa numerator. So, isang 0 lang din sa denominator ang pwedeng makancel. So, makancel natin yan. Cancel din natin yan. Instead of dividing 1,350 divided by 9,000, ang i-divide na lang natin ay 135. Diba? Mas maliit na kaysa sa 1,350. And then, divided by 900. Okay? So, actually, class, wala nang peso sign ang answer dito. Kasi, yung peso sign na to, pwede din niyang makancel. No? Kaya, yung answer natin, expect ka, wala nang peso sign. Okay? Yung peso sign na to, again, pwede ding makancel yan. So, let's have 135 divided by 900. Of course, that is 0, diba? So, 0 times 900 ay magiging 0. Of course, 135 minus 0 ay magiging 135. Of course, we will add 0. And, of course, we will put decimal place value also. Add 0. You add also decimal point in our quotient, no? Dapat linya din yan, no? Okay, so add 0. And then yung 0 na na-add natin, i-bring down mo yan. Dahil naka-bring down na tayo, we can divide na. So, 1,350 na tayo divided by 900 ay magiging 1 lang. Okay, yung 1 na yan, class, i-multiply naman natin sa 900 balik. So, that's 900. Now, we will subtract 1,350 minus 900. So, of course, unahin na muna natin ito, class. 0 minus 0, of course, that is 0. And then, let's have 5 minus 0. Of course, that is 5. So, dito na tayo. 13 minus 9, how much? Yes, 4 yan. So, 450 na, class. Hindi ito i-divide. Balik. Kasi hindi pa tayo nakapag-bring down. Para maka-bring down tayo, we will add another 0 here. Yan. Yung na-add natin na 0, i-bring down natin yan. So, to make our dividend 4,500. 4,500, i-divide mo sa 900 ay magiging, very good, that's 5. And then 5 times 900 ay magiging 4,500. And then, we will subtract 4,500 minus 4,500, of course, will give you 0. Hindi pa ito final answer, class, kasi i-multiply pa natin ito sa 100, di ba? So, multiply natin sa 100 para to make it percent or rate form. Paano nga ulit yung shortcut ng pag-multiply sa 100 kapag decimal number ang kanyang kasama? Yes, you just move 2 decimal places to the right. Yan. Okay? So, yung decimal point na to malilipat na dito. No? So, ibig sabihin, ang ating final answer ay 15%. Okay? So, 15% na ang ating percent of decrease. Okay, actually class, yung percent of decrease na to ay pwede rin nating tawaging rate of discount. Ibig sabihin class, ang 15% na percent of decrease dito ay tumutukoy sa 1,350 pesos na discount na nakuha ni Johnny sa pagbili ng computer printer. So, ang ibig sabihin class, Johnny saved 15% from the original price na 9,000 pesos. Okay? Okay, let's have another problem. An item that cost 120 pesos is now being sold for at 150 pesos. So, find the percent of change. Now, kung bibigyan ka ng ganitong problem, how do you describe the percent of change dito? Is it percent of decrease or percent of increase? Yes, percent of increase. Kasi, ang original amount class ay mas mababa kaysa sa bagong presyo or new price. Nabili mo lang ito ng 120 pesos pero ipinagbibili mo ito ng 150 pesos. So, meron tayong percent of increase dito. Okay? So, we will have this given data first. Of course, the original price here is 120. And then the new price here is 150. Actually, class, itong new price na to ay pwede rin natin itong tawaging selling price. At yung hinahanap natin dito ay percent of increase. Okay? So, ito yung formula, no, ng percent of increase. So, amount of increase divided by original amount or value times 100. Of course, para ma-solve na natin yung problem, we have to find first the amount of increase. Paano nga ulit isolve yung amount of increase? Yes, it's just new price minus original price. So, yung new price natin ay 150 pesos, di ba? At saka yung original price natin dito ay 120 pesos. So, that's 150 minus 120 ay 30 pesos. Ibig sabihin, yung 30 pesos na yan, class, ay ang amount of increase. Ito yung ipinatong or idinagdag sa presyo bago ito ipinagbibili, no? Or bago ito ibenta. Yung 30 pesos na to, class, ang idinagdag, no, sa original price na 120. So, 30. How about yung original amount or value? Yes, this is 120. And multiply it by 100. Of course, pwede natin itong makancel, class, yung 0 para mas maliit na lang yung number na i-divide natin, di ba? So, instead of dividing 30 divided by 120, ang i-divide na lang natin ay 3 divided by 12. So, 3 divided by 12, of course, 0 yan. 0 times 12 ay 0. 3 minus 0 ay 3. So, we will add 0. Of course, we will add decimal point, and then decimal point also sa quotient, and then add 0. Yung na-add na 0, i-bring down natin yan. Since nag-bring down na tayo, proceed tayo sa division. 30 divide 12 ay correct. That's 2. 2 times 12, correct. That's 24. 30 minus 24, correct. That's 6. So, meron pa ding remainder, class. So, add another 0. And then, bring down 0. 60 divide 12 ay magiging correct. That's 5. 5 times 12, correct. That's 60. So, 60 minus 60, 0 na. Okay? So, 0.25 ang ating quotient. And of course, we will multiply that to 100 para makuha na ang percent of increase. So, yung shortcut na lang, class, move 2 decimal places to the right. Yung 0.25 na yan ay magiging 25%. Okay? So, ang ibig sabihin, yung percent of increase natin dito ay 25%. So, yung 25% ay ang na-increase na amount, no? Bago ibenta muli ang item. Yung 30 pesos na idinagdag, ang equivalent niyan ay 25%. Okay, I hope you have now the idea how to compute percent of increase and percent of decrease. That's all for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Keep safe, everyone.